We're back at the pond on Labor Day, hoping we can catch a few fish. We're gonna be throwing some stick baits and some finesse worms. I came out here the other day and did pretty good. I like to start off on this dock all the time, but I don't necessarily catch my biggest fish off this dock. Usually I catch my bigger fish somewhere else on the pond, but we figured we'd give it a shot. I brought my big bass net with me that I usually use in my kayak. And so hopefully we'll catch a couple fish. If you guys would, just please reach up there and hit that subscribe button. We sure would be grateful. It doesn't cost you nothing. It sure does help us out a lot. We're going to try to start putting a few more videos out now that it's late summer, about to be fall. I'm on vacation this week, so I have a little bit of time I can get out and maybe at least do one video, maybe two videos. But we sure would appreciate it. So we're gonna see what happens. Got a French fry. French fry. We'll take it though. It's still early afternoon, and these fish usually pick up the later it gets. As the sun starts going down, we'll probably get a few of these bigger ones to bite. Thank you, buddy. It's tough. The other day we was out here, man, these things were biting like freaking crazy, and today it just seems like they've just shut down. And that does happen from time to time. You know, they'll go through little feeding frenzies for a couple days, and then you just can fish your butt off and not pick up one or two fish here every now and then. But I'm not even getting any bites. But I'm not losing hope because it's still early afternoon. As it cools off, they should pick up a little bit. I'm working the shorelines, but I'm also casting out there in the middle. See if they happen to be laying on bottom out there in the deeper water. Right now, I do not know what they're doing at all, but it could just be location. The big majority of the fish could be packed into one specific area on this little pond. And if I can find them, they're probably wearing them out for a little while. I'm gonna keep moving. There's one. I don't know if he's bigger. No, he's a little guy. Little guy, little guy, little guy. Thanks, buddy. Way over on the other side. Another dink. Dang, oh. Those fat boys are just not wanting to do nothing right now. But we're grateful. You know, I was thinking a minute ago as I was standing here looking around and stuff, I was like, you know, this is late summer, almost fall. This is a pond that doesn't have a tremendous supply of fresh water. It's got a small little bitty stream that feeds it. And these water temps are probably about as high as they're gonna be all year. And so those fish, man, they just get almost paralyzed from lack of oxygen. Temps just being way too high, man. They're just like so lethargic and just lazy. And probably around, I would say, late October, early November, as the water temps start, you know, cooling off significantly. So like I was saying, you know, the fish are so freaking lethargic this time of the year because the water temps are so high. And like I said, there's a lack of steady supply of fresh water coming in here. And it's difficult to fish. Look right there in front of me. Y'all see that guy? Freaking megalodon turtle. Freaking dinosaur. Ever since I've been fishing, as you know, from a little kid, I always seem to pick up my biggest fish in October, November. And that's why I'm out here trying to fish. Because I tell you what, that water temperature will go from being too hot to too cold really quick. And so you got to be there in that transitional period to try to work it and try to get after some of those bigger fish. I've made the mistake too many times in my past, like not fishing because I know the water temperature's, you know, really hot. And before I know it, the water just goes, you know, it's too cold. We get a couple cold fronts, the water gets, you know, water temps drop really fast. And you want to catch them in that little happy spot. Jeez. Oh! We missed one, guys. That was a little better fish than what we had been catching. Right over there on the bank. Let's see if I can get back over there. Boom! Doesn't mean he'll bite again, but by gosh, he bit the last cast. Nope. Oh. Had another one, guys. But that was a little one too, I could tell. See if I can get a couple, 2 or 3 more casts out of this worm. Might be pushing my luck. Whoop, bite. Oh, there's one. That's a dink. Hey, but it's a fish. Four of these guys. Come on, buddy. I have to give it up. Still after a bigger one. Man. I didn't realize how hot it was until I got over here on this back side of this pond. I didn't even get, well, I did get one little bite, but that was it. All right, back in the shade again. I don't know, guys. That's why they call it fishing. They don't call it catching. But whew, I'm not giving up quite yet. But I know I had to get out of that sun over there. I was about to stroke out. If I'd have been catching a few more fish, I'd have probably stayed in it. But since I wasn't getting any bites or anything, I was like, I am not going to stand over here and just roast for nothing. It's starting to get to be a good time of the day too, you know. I would think a lot of these fish, if they're going to start biting, they're going to start biting here soon. Pulling up in these shady areas and getting out of the sun, they might liven up a little bit. I don't know. But either way, we tried to bring you a video today, like we said. And we're not done for the week. Okay, I'm on vacation. So we might even go trout fishing sometimes this week. Maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky, we can catch a decent fish before we get out of here today. Man, it's hot. Look there, another little dink, guys. Right over here in this little shady area. Man. That's bait. I mean, seriously, that's freaking bait. All right, buddy. Thank you. Grateful either way. Well, guys, survey says fish are not biting today, or they don't like what I have to offer. But it's good. It's been really good to be back out fishing with you guys again, making a video. I sure hope you would consider subscribing. You know, it's free. It makes a big difference for our channel. If you just reach up there and hit that subscribe button, man, it makes all the difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to fish here just for a little while longer, and if we happen to manage to catch fish, we'll get it on the video. But otherwise, I just want to say thank you again. We're going to try to get out a couple more times this week and throw out a couple more videos. And you know, as always, guys, God bless and happy fishing. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.